Alright, we should be fully live. Let's make sure everything is up and running here. Fun. Alright, and we're good. So, hello, good morning, and welcome to the Paladin's Keeper. It's truly a pleasure to have you here. I am excited to continue playing through Steel Rising. So, we have made a lot of significant progress just the other day, which was really good, and we're going to be making some more progress today. So, there we are. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So, last we left off, we had defeated the Unstable Falconer here, and we moved on to the next area where we are trying to both go to Dr. Lemonier's surgery as well as get to the Palace of Luxembourg. So there's a fiery one over there. Does this open up? How do I get over there? Okay, hold on. I wonder if it's this way. Has to be. Yeah, found it. Okay. We checked over here. I don't remember finding anything here. Just a dead dude. Just, nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here. Just, that guy's dead too. Good for them. One of these days, one of these things is gonna just jump up. It's gonna be this one. Okay, I stand corrected. Oh, okay. That's not a thing. It's quiet. Too quiet. Hey. Get shot off dock. That would have been crazy. My goodness. This is probably going to be an echo, is my guess. Yeah. Knew it! I knew it.
Monseigneur? Monseigneur, where are you? Seize him!
Cagliostro.
Cagliostro, may you burn in hell! Lock him up!
Yeah, so he's putting all these guys in chests, which I don't fully know why. We still don't know that part.
Lavoisier has fallen into a trap. His captors probably took him to the Palais du Luxembourg.
The Palais. They went to the Palais. This document contains the preparatory notes for a book entitled Traité élémentaire de chimie. Yeah, that makes sense. Elementary Treaty on Chemistry by Antoine Lavoisier. In it, the author presents new theories and draws up a list of fundamental elements, including oxygen and hydrogen, breaking with the alchemical tradition. He hypothesizes that nothing is created, that every transformation process yields an identical quantity of matter. And we have our second Antoine Echo. We'll read it here in a second. I want to get to some combat. That guy's ice, so we're going to... Why are they fighting each other? I wonder if that was like just he swung an attack and I dodged, so Tubby had to take it. You call him Tubby? All right, Antoine Lavoisier. So we have one last hope. So this was in the Louvre. Haunted by the horrific scenes I witnessed, I pulled every string I could to meet the one man who I believed could convince Louis XVI to call off his mechanical horde. The quarter set ablaze by circumstances, definitely the letter he just sent me has come to Provence. Do you trust him? If you still influence, must try. Okay. So when I got to the place where Monsieur had asked me to meet him, there wasn't a living soul to be found. Could something bad have happened to him? Monsignor, I called out, fearing the worst. It was then that the old acquaintance appeared, the Cagliostro, the malevolent charlatan who had repeatedly demonstrated had an unparalleled hatred of me. It was a trap, and I had thrown myself straight into it. I turned around to see the death machine emerge from the shadows to carry out his bidding, and then told him to go burn in hell. Good for him. Way to keep it 100, you know? When you get trapped, you just gotta... You gotta tell your trappers that they suck. We're not here to be nice to the trappers, okay? We're getting trapped. We're being mean. Alright. You got a big guy over there? I heard him. I heard homeboy. Big dude over there. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, so close. That lane's the shortcut. So close. So close and yet so far. Alright, we should have the big homeboy over here. Hate my life, dude. There. Bear. Capsule. I was trying to look for a little guy, and I didn't see that they had a spider right here. So... I was smart to have looked for one. Wasn't perceptive enough to have found one. Do alchemical resistance files, not bad. Okay. We good. Okay. That's a new one. That is a new one. Alright, let's clean this aisle out. Yep, there we go. That also might be a new one. I'm gonna clean this out. Ooh. There's gonna be another guy in there too. we go. Well. Got him. Okay. Let's take a look at what we got here. Oh, Soccer's fire, Pruner's lightning. Oh, maybe that was a pruner. Maybe that was a fire one. Okay, so we had the harvester. An automat once used for harvesting, the harvester uses its basket to create violent shockwaves and inflict devastating internal injuries on its enemies. In addition, it exploits its opponent's weaknesses to bring them down with its alchemical breath. So, what does that make it? Improved frost grenade. Ooh. I'm gonna try maybe that on the... I'd say that for a boss, though. What's up, fam? That monster parried me. Oh, they think I'm stupid. That's progress. I've been told that the festivities planned this evening have been postponed indefinitely. The Comte de Provence appears to have other plans, but will not say anything about them. Why not make the best of an unfortunate situation? Meet in private at nightfall in the Grove, where we share such tender memories. I'll be waiting for you there. Your friend, P. Okay. That's apparently not a dude. Let's go this way. We gotta go that way for progress. Let's go this way. Because this should take us to our shortcut. Make sure we unlock this for the sake of unlocking it. Let's go ahead and change to our ice fan. Bam. Got him. Nice. Unlock. Good. I think we'll be fine. I think there has to be another vessel coming up here. It has to be. I could be so wrong. And then we'll have to adjust. I'm a lot better at the game. I think we can figure this out. Yeah, we gotta go this way. Yep. And over here. See? Told you. There had to be another one. This just made sense. You know what I mean? This just made sense. So, that being said, look at that. Another A note. Frost grenade. Nice, we can level up. We love that. The elemental alchemy up for more elemental damage. And then we need to get our engineering up so that we can get our affliction multiplier up. What we got here, dude? This is crazy. There's no boss here or nothing? Here lie those who were loyal to the Comte de Provence, courtiers and servants, all victims of the king's treachery. Yesterday divided by birth, today they are equal in death. You, whom fortune has brought to this place, pray for their salvation. Sorry, pray for the salvation of their innocent souls, and curse the ones who delivered them. Dang. I don't know which way to go. Let's go to the surgery first. Let's see if we can do this. I get one machine that drops on me from these trees, I'm gonna be a little unhappy. You know? Okay, that's where it wants me to go. That's a shortcut. This place might be safe. Oh, jeez. Ah. Ooh. So close to the surgery. Ah, there's two. Shh. Okay. There we go. Finish him. Mobilize 70 enemies. Nice. Nice. Ooh. Got a bronze ingot. That'll be worth it. That'll be worth it. And I can't get through because I don't have the thing. It's right there. Alright, we gotta progress with the level. Unfortunate. I know the level wants me to go that way. I understand that. We're gonna not do that. You're not gonna obey this game. This game is not my lord. This game is not my master. Because progress is the death of adventure. So we're gonna go down here and see what this does. It's a dead dude. Oh, there's a dude with a...
Please, heaven help me.
Speak to aristocrat.
You are wrong about my intentions.
Get back. You were only given the power of speech to better deceive your victim.
That's fair. Let's talk to him again.
I come in peace, monsieur.
What do you want from me, Alapin?
What happened to those who died in this square?
What you see is the entire court of the Comte de Provence lying there. I am the only survivor.
The Comte de Provence. Has he fallen as well?
No. The scoundrel deceived us. He left the palace without telling us. When it was our turn to flee, it was already too late. The adventure ended here, on the steps of the theater. At the hands of this monstrous creature who spits fire, ice, and lightning. The most courageous tried to fight back, but they met with the same fate as the others.
Talk to him again.
Does this creature have no weakness?
One would imagine. We did manage to land a few blows when it was dragged down by the weight of its enormous mortar, but it was all in vain. My only advice to you is to escape while you still can.
Buddy. Flame resistance. That's not good. Alright, hold on. Let's go and put our... We already have flame resistance equipped. Okay, so that's fine. So let's go and put explosive grenade there. And then because it's... We know that it's going to be flame, let's put a frost grenade there. Let's do that. Last echo. Okay. We're close. Hey, buddy. We're not doing this today. You really don't want anything. You just want the attention. That's all you need. Oh, you just want the attention. Want the attention, buddy. That's all you're asking for is the attention. Oh, it's right here. Buddy. You see the scary things happening on the TV? Ooh, we got our next boss. It's gonna be a fiery boy. Alright, so at least we know that in terms of our next main Titan, that we are dealing with fire, which is interesting because we dealt with fire already. So it'll be kind of interesting doing it again. Alright, let's get that. Boy. Don't go that way. Go away. Thank you. Every time you go through that way, you start unplugging stuff because you panic. I'm not dealing with that today. Okay. That has me... Oh! Aha! So regardless, this was a doomed endeavor because we went the way that it wanted me to go anyways, but it made me think this was the illusion of free will. The illusion of free will saw me running past this part here and going, this is progress. I don't want to go this way because that's progress. So I went all the way back over that way where there was another drop down only to come back around here. So the game knew that I wasn't going to listen to it. So the game by proxy forced me to listen to it. And okay. There was a hole in the ground I could have gone down, and I didn't. So we'll have to go back. Here we go. Boss fight time. Look at that. What? Oh, that's lightning. That's on fire. That is a lot of lightning. Okay. It's got fire and lightning. That's cool. You gonna hit me with ice while you're at it, too? I like his chiseled body. The Alchemist of Luxembourg. Whoop. It's my fault. Ooh, he's resistant. Oh, he's got ice as well. Oh, we are in for a tough one, guys. hang to that. Go. Whew. My goodness. That was interesting. That was a fun fight. And I was completely screwed over by the fact that he was an alchemist. So all of my status effects that I've been relying on this whole game were pointless. I couldn't even land one status effect on this dude. Like, that's just kind of sad.
I'm so naive. Cagliostro, that miscreant.
So,
He's got me.
there's that.
He's got us all.
There. You are free.
Senor. Vaucanson's dancer. You're conscious
Dancer?
too. And yet, you're not one of the Count's creatures, n'est-ce pas?
I do not know, monsieur.
But how?
Make haste. You must not linger here.
I'm gonna have my
I
item to
seek
go get, though.
refuge at the
Whatever it's called.
Cordelia Convent, just a stone's throw away from here. Its walls are said to be impenetrable. That's where the members of the Third Estate promised to meet if an abomination such as this were to occur.
A refuge
kinda have to go
for
back.
patriots.
To areas
Be
and
so kind as
journey
to
through.
clear the way, madame.
En effet. That would be most prudent.
We can
You
go
are
to
a blessing.
Vaucanson's
The convent
townhouse.
is over there, up on the hill. I shall meet
We have a
you
lot
there
that we can
once
do.
The danger has passed.
Now that we have that final. Yep, the Alchemist's Ram allows us to break through hastily building walls. Survival instinct. Or Alchem. Dope. So we can upgrade our fans, which is nice. So. Right here. Need it for. Right here. Okay, that's great. We just kicked it. That's it. That was literally it. Just a kick. Monsieur Monfrere, we are delighted that you've kindly informed us of Monsieur Lavoisier's request. Reply to him straight away and offer to meet him in a secluded area. Once you've done this, entrust the matter to Cagliostro, who's brought you this message. Then, if you value your life, leave the Palais du Luxembourg as quickly as possible and seek refuge at Brunoy. Do not worry, our affairs are going well and our military triumph is already assured. So Louis already knew that they were going to go to the Comte de
Cordelia
Provence.
Convent is over there, up on the hill.
I
Monsieur
don't
Lemoine's
like
house
that.
is on this road, not far from here. I could
Damn.
pay him a visit to learn more about the death
That
of
puts
the
me
poor Dauphin.
far back, dude. That puts me really far back. I want to be over there because there's that hole. He's directing the target is ignited. Thanks, dude. Okay. Alright. Whatever that was. I want to go over there, dude. No! I don't want to be here. Because now I kind of have to go back through some stuff in order to get back to where I was. I have to go through like half the gardens all over again, which is just insane. I don't know if I've been over in this area fully. Get to the Cordeliers convent? Yeah, I don't want to. So that's that's progress. I don't know how I feel about that. Thanks, dude. This is kind of a new area too, so. Nice, we'll take those. Hey, it's the dead dude. To the members of the Theater of France, comrades, the king is has had all those whom he has decreed enemies of the kingdom thrown into the Bastille, since he has not forgiven us for having presented Cheniers Charles IX. I beg those of you who, like myself, have publicly professed their patriotism to go into hiding until the tyrant's threat is blown over. Salvation and Fraternity, Francois Joseph Talma, who's a citizen actor. Also just realized I haven't been here before because this vessel hasn't been unlocked. That would have been a really good indicator that I haven't been here before. So let's go ahead and use the Vestal, and then let's upgrade our other two module slots. Or never mind, we can only upgrade one. That's fine. We just need a bismuth block so that we can upgrade our frosted fans, which is cool because we can go to the boutique and we can purchase a bismuth block from Salt. Dagger, all the stuff that we sold. Yo! Okay, cool. Loot multiplier, fulmination resistance. That's an entirely new set, and it's got really good armor, which I like. So it's all better. Granted, its balance is lower and its frost resistance is lower, but it has good fulmination resistance. So I do like this, and I think we're gonna buy it just to have that because that looks dope. Fusion. Do I have any grade 2 of the stuff that I'm using? Fulmination, efficient charging, stable charging. Nothing that I'm currently using. Okay, so the Rochambeau tricorn. The tricorn hat with its discreet gold embroidery was worn by soldiers of the Expeditionary Corps who fought in America under the command of General de Rochambeau. Cool. So it's, again, good armor, good fulmination resistance. My resistances are already really fine, so I'm not too worried there. My frost resistance is already high enough, but the loot multiplier is good. It's going to really help with my needing to acquire alchemical things so I can use my abilities more often. This coat with a red woolen plastron recalls the uniforms worn by the Regiment de Bourbonnais, who fought heroically in the American War for Independence. The bronzy paulette bearing a beast's head strengthens Aegis's armor. This is about as American as we can get. The satin culottes with gold embroidery are the tribute to the Hussars of Lausen's Legion, the prestigious cavalry regiment that earned its fame in America during the Siege of Yorktown. It can randomly produce alchemical capsules. Enough said. These sturdy boiled leather shoes are the exact replica of the footwear worn by infantrymen in the French forces during the American War for Independence. Now, I call BS on this because I doubt that the French men were wearing high-heeled boots in the American War for Independence. I don't doubt that the French were in the American War for Independence. I don't think they wore high-heeled boots in the American War for Independence. You know, I think that's, we're gonna wear them because this is about as American as we can get, baby. Oh, look at that. Yeah, shortcut back. That takes us back. That's where that takes us. Granted, I'm still concerned that I have to do a lot more extra traveling that I really don't want to do in order to get back to where I was. That part still is concerning me. Alright, let's go up here. Let's try backtracking and seeing if this is an option. Because I want to know if I can jump over that. I don't think I can, but I just want to know. Crap, dude. There's no, like, hook, dude. That's so frustrating. Alright, it is what it is. And this isn't, like, a door that I can open? No? Dumb. Dumb. That made sense. Whoop. Yeah, we're in the quarter of the Theater of France. I just want a way to get back where I was. Hey, hold on. Hold up. This could be it. Essence of a warrior spirit. That dude's okay. Yeah, my boy's just bent over. I guess. That's what he wants to do. I guess that's what he can do. There has to be like a hole here somewhere that hole down there leads to. As like our shortcut. Dude, no! No, no! So stupid, dude. That's so dumb. Well, he's just hanging out. And again, there's not just like a hole, like a random hole somewhere. Dang, dude. The amount of backtracking I'm gonna have to do in this level is stupid. Alright. Let's suck it up and do it. We gotta go forward in order to go. I think we could use this. Let's just get this out of the way. Let's just do that. We'll kill some stuff, we'll level up. Maybe. Who knows? Surely we'll fight some things. Yeah, I remember this. So we go through here. Yep. Because this is right before the... Yeah, this is right before the garden. And I think we'll find a couple of the ram walls that we need. So, I guess this will benefit us. Boop. Oh, missed out. Cool, but nice. Take that. Did I make it up here? I had to. Whatever, bro. Boom. Alright. Is this where there were two? I think this was where there was two. Maybe just the one. I don't want to deal with you. I didn't even see you. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even see you. Alright, this has to be where there's... No, I think it's still just one. That's fine. here. There we go. Look at that. Okay. I wonder if that just gets me past the, like, the 2. Grade 2 immobilization module. Okay. That's fair. That is a very fair thing to get. Here's where there's 2. And I don't want to deal with that, so we're going to not. Whoop. Okay, back in the theater. But in the first part of the theater, Porter. For the gardens. Yep. Upgrades. What can we upgrade? Oh, we can upgrade them. No, not a module slot. What can we upgrade? Oh, we could upgrade that. That's fair. We really want to upgrade these fans, so we're gonna use. Okay, we're fine. America. Yeah. Look at us, dude. All right, we're back. Literally back where we started. Dodge that. Which way was it? This way? I think so. But we also have that first shortcut, so it'll be easier to get through the gardens because we don't have to go through the whole damn thing. Nice. You gotta be kidding me. Sneak up on homeboy. Bruh. Come on. That's so stupid. This part's easier, so it should just be good to walk this. Oh, yeah. How about you? Oh, thank you. Thanks. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, made it. We made it. Okay, so let's go all the way this way. Let's start down there, and then we'll head up to the surgery. Okay, drop down. Merc sewers. I didn't see you. Capsule, capsule, cast iron. Let's go. Oh, I was right. Dang it. Dang it. There was a shortcut back into the sewers, but I think the problem is we wouldn't have been able to get back that way. Unless they're kind of a both-sided deal. I guess we really wouldn't have known until we, like, fully got in there. So. Surgery. Now we just gotta find the thing, which it should be over here, unfortunately. We kind of have to go through these. So know if I can just run past these guys. But also, there we go. Order de Saint Andre of something. Oh, geez. Okay, what was that? I'm sure I'm gonna like fighting this dude. Oh, great. All right. Come on, freeze him! Okay, guess to figure out who that is. Woo! Study up on him in a second. I got a dude to talk about.
Wait just a moment, je vous prie.
Mon Dieu, Jacques! The monsters have returned to torment us.
To listen. Allez-vous-en. You should know that I am armed.
Oh, great.
I won't hesitate to open fire.
That's fine. That's... Did I get to talk to him? Nothing? Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for that. Got it. Info capsule. Okay, so let's figure out what this new guy is. Also, let's take a look here. No, journal, eulogy written by a survivor. Antoine Lavoisier. Oh, we didn't read him. A lot of words. Born into a wealthy family, Antoine Lavoisier was educated in many areas of study. He worked hard and held positions as diverse as director of the Caisse de Compte, which was the National Bank, and gunpowder commissioner. Although these activities earned him a fortune, he invested all of it in his research laboratory, a shrine of knowledge where he invented modern chemistry. An honored scientist and eminent member of the Royal Academy of Sciences, he nevertheless sided with the people. At the Estates General, he espoused moderate reformist positions that aroused the distrust of and hostility of both the king and the most radical revolutionaries. The new places, so the Faubourg, Central Paris, Luxembourg, which was the Theater Francais. So the theater, which is opened 7 years ago, is home to members of the Comédie Française, heirs to the company founded by Molière in 1643. The political unrest that erupted during the Estates General showed discord among the actors, some of who supported the cause of the Third Estate, while others publicly spoke out in favor of the king in respect for the established order. Master at Arms. Okay, so we've got a new guard. The Master at Arms is taller than the other guards and is armed with 2 rapiers, which it uses to deliver dangerous cuts and thrust attacks with both hands. Its strategy is to confuse its opponent, using feints, tricks, and charges that can trip up even the most experienced fighters. On the other hand, its defenses are far from perfect. Noted. I've already read the notes, so we're good there. Echoes. Daggers and venom. What did they do to me? My memories are a blur. The words the Count spoke deprived me of all will, as if he had taken over my mind. It wasn't sleep, not exactly. When they laid me in the coffin, 100 daggers pricked me along my spine, and then the poison surged through my veins. That's when I felt the icy wind of death against my face, until all of a sudden everything around me burst into flames. Interesting. Monsieur Lenonier's residence. There's a pig. Got Doctor's pouch. I think that's ultimately what I needed from here was this pouch. And the secret de Rue. The king informers and henchmen wear a similar hood, which allows them to come and go as they please without fear of being identified. And then the secret de Rue coat. It's a pretty nice coat. The midnight blue coat was inspired by garments worn by agents of the secret de Roy to carry out the king's bidding under cover of darkness. It contains a built-in device that facilitates Aegis's movements and conserves her endurance. Really good for like fast builds. The handwritten document found in Dr. Lemonier's study is made up of unknown characters. It is indecipherable. Go decipher the notes. How do I decipher? Huh? How am I supposed to decipher the note? Found at the home of Dr. Louis Guillaume Lemonier, the king's primary physician. This bag contains bandages, balms, and remedies, and surgical instruments. There's enough here to provide first aid to a wounded person. It's a precious find on the first day of a nameless war that has already claimed countless victims. So who do I give that to? Who do I give? Hold on. Doctor's pouch, steel, rising. Who do I give this to? Not Doctor's push, Doctor's pouch. How to complete the Tuileries Doctor quest. Complete the Doctor's quest by finding the Doctor's pouch in Luxembourg after defeating the bishop. You have to return it to him before you do any other story events. Trigger the ending. The pouch, but he tells me I'm too late. After you get the Doctor's bag, have to return it to him before you do any other story events. Basically, when you encounter him in La Tuileries, he'll tell you to get him the tools before it's too late. You can clear La City and Luxembourg since both are required to get the tools, but then you need to immediately return to the Doctor before you do anything else. Noted. Noted. So we have to go back to the Doctor before we go to the Cordeliers. Cool. I don't remember where that Doctor is, but we're going to figure this out. I deserve that. Let me out. Nope. I curse the vanity that made me this madman's accomplice. What are honor and fortune compared to this fear that holds me in its iron grip? Is it too late to free my conscience? And who in God's name could I possibly trust with what I know? If they knew what I had in mind, these monsters would put me to death without a moment's hesitation. It would be better to keep quiet and wait for the right moment. I'm not the only one who's in danger. My whole family could suffer. Cool. Thank you. Bye. Okay. So we have to leave. No. No, we gotta leave. Vessel. I gotta remember where the doctor is in the Tuileries. That part's gonna be fun. But that being said, let's upgrade our fans. Max level, baby. Let's go. Good. Very good. Oh my goodness. Almost died here. Oh no, he's lightning. Go. Nice! I didn't know we can get bronze gets off those guys. That's cool. I don't know where I'm going. That has to be backtrack. I will get back to the... That can't possibly be the way I gotta go. It's gotta be this way. How the hell did I originally get here? That does not make sense. I don't know where I'm going. like, at all. And we found homie dead dude. This was like our first major Vestal. I don't know where I'm going. Explore like everything we possibly can. No. Dude. Thank you. I made that jump. We're good. Okay. We gotta figure out where to go. How did I get here? Wasn't that way. Oh, did I jump? No, that doesn't make sense. Great. No, it's right there. Ah, okay, found it. Yeah, we're gonna run past you guys. Okay. Travel. We need to go to the Tuileries, right? Doctor's pouch. Steel Rising. I don't remember where the doctor is, so I'm gonna look up just real fast where its location is so we can just shoot straight for it. Imagine this is, yeah, so Tuileries right now. Oh, I think I know where that's at. That's a little bit in there. Yeah, 2, 5, yeah, so we gotta go to La Cité. Yeah, fine, let's see it. No. Go to the surgery. Once we get the surgery. Okay. Let me just shoot back to him. Okay. Okay. Let's travel back to the Tuileries. Let's see what we can do. Something real quick before we jump straight through. Fortunately, it shouldn't be that much of a fly through the level because we've already done the majority of this, but I do think it's all the way over. It's on the other side of this building, so I think we gotta run through this way. Oh, nice. Bro. Get out of here. To make this process easy. elixir. That I don't need. Garden, still not where I need to be. Get a stealth hit. Let's go. Frozen. Let's go! That was great. Now what? Oh, I think I gotta go through the rest of the gardens. Here we go. Got him. It's nice being massively overleveled for an area. Yeah, we gotta go this way. Doctor should be in this direction. Oh, we can go up there. No. Whoop. Ooh. I'm gonna get this and then go back because I don't. Oh, dang it. They're making this difficult. So much exploration. Actually, this might not be making it difficult, because I think... No, this isn't it. Alright, let's go back. To the best of our ability, which probably now does it. Oh! I missed a thing there. There. I deserve that. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Boop. And then another shortcut. You wanna hit the right guy? Here we go. Thanks. Another shortcut? We're like not trying to go save this doctor, dude. Alright, we'll come back. Welcome back. Not where I want to be. Bruh. pretty sure the dude's... Yeah, dude's down here. Doctor guy should be on the other end of the street. Actually, I'm gonna go right here. No. Not that one. It's gonna look... The building is gonna look like that. It actually might be that one down there. We're close. Got him. Alright. Yeah, it should be this one right here, because this has the thing on it. Yep. Ah, we did it.
Hello, monsieur. I
Please
hope
tell
this
me
will
he's
be
fine. Please
suitable.
tell me I'm not too late.
Diable. You're an angel here on Earth. I will make sure that this poor man
All the way
knows to
back.
whom he owes his life. Leave me now. I must be alone to carry out this delicate operation.
We did it, guys. We saved him. We saved him. Very, very good. Very, very good. Okay. With that being said, we can go back to the castle, or the gardens, and go explore this area a little more. So that we can get everything that we can. And then we can go back to Luxembourg and, you know, do the story. We still have, like, a main story to do. Flame grenade, we love those. I think I know where this. Yeah, that's how we initially got into the Palais de Louvre. Yep, that's how we first got into that big building, and now we're on this side of it, and I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know what the goal is, but we're here. Maybe a shortcut. It's gonna be items. That's some noble spirit. Damn it. Bro, just do the thing. Oh, so annoying. My goodness. Proof explosive grenade? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Watch me have to come back here for a story beat later. Because I'm finding enemies that I would... Ooh, we might have to come back. I won't lie, this might be a story beat. We got a weapon. No, it's new. I had a mind supposed to put me to. Oh, I already read that. Codex. It's gonna be location. Yeah. Okay, take a look at this. The Porovit chains. Power weapon. The masks that decorate the head of this chain open their mouths to unleash a volley of knives at the enemy. As well as dealing standard damage due to your weight, the head of this chain is loaded with sharp knives that can be launched at enemies with a wide swing. By mastering the theory of colliding bodies developed by mathematician Christian Huygens? I don't know. The chain weapons designed for Aegis are inspired by the fighting chains used by the Acolyte automats. Their length allows them to keep enemies at bay and avoid close combat. Cool. It's a power weapon, so we don't need it. Oh, there's that. Oh, there's no major fall damage. Yeah. Okay. The treachery of the soldiers stationed in the Hotel des Invalides is causing one of the rebellion to blow through your entire army. In these circumstances, I recommend that you apply your troops to the same just and severe measures that have hitherto reserved for seditious members of the Third Estate. Those who do not lay down their arms and remain confined to their barracks must be mercilessly crushed. The salvation of the crown's at stake for Supervisor Alejandro Cagliostro. Letter addressed to the king. Can I open that? Oh. Interesting. Secret de Roy. Company where secret missions. And then makes the powerful counter alchemical device into the oversized cuff. Can reduce the effects of alchemical fulmination attacks. Carriage token. To return to primary mode of transport automatically. Aegis' mind goes dormant as the body returns to carriage through the most direct route while avoiding potential confrontation. She gains consciousness the moment she reaches their destination. Interesting. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Let's go back out here. Alright, let's do this and go back to Luxembourg. This is gonna kill me. Wow! That didn't kill me. Interesting. Key to Lerv. Do not care. Time to leave. The Shadows of Luxembourg. Alright, inventory. Let's go up. Essence of a Noble Spirit. Bam. Woo! Upgrades. Let's go engineering. And then we'll just save to get engineering again. Need another bismuth block and then a bronzing. I don't know if I can get another one. Boutique. Let's go sell equipment, sell the chain. Purchase equipment. Fortifying count? No. I could do another bronze ingot. Because I know I need one. I need a bismuth block too. Cool. Let's travel. Let's go to Volconso's townhouse. Because now we can get into it. Finally. Finally. right, there was several people. There were a couple people here. I say several. There were 2 people here. Wow. What's up, bro? I can kill you in 30 seconds. Nice. Hey, nice try, dude. Boy's not gonna try to chase me, is he? Because that would suck. It'll be easy to kill, so it's not like it would matter. What's the point of this little area? Nothing. That's stupid. Let's see if homeboy chased me. What's up, dude? On Ziggets, we didn't need to buy one. That's crazy. Whoop. Cool. All right. Let's use our key. Excuse me? Key to the gate. Hold on. Key to gate of Revokon residence. Can't unlock the gate. So I got the grapple passport with the keys locked. Prompt won't appear. Got to progress the main quest a little more. It'll send you to the same place as the subquest, and the lock will be gone. The gate will be open. Basically, if the big red lock is there, you're there too early. Damn. Okay. It's back to Luxembourg. We're gonna take a quick break to get more coffee, so that I can fill up. With that being said, so let me head all the way back to my carriage, and then we'll go ahead and get that kind of all figured out. So should be easy. We got a little bit of some backtracking we got to do in order to get back to the convent, which is just great, but it's fine. The Faubourg Saint-Germain. Enter the carriage. Go to the upgrades. Module key. Bam, bam. Called it good. Yeah, we just need a bismuth block. We can upgrade that to level 4. This fuse damage is a lot better. It's all cool. Equipment. Oh, let's go boutique. Can we buy equipment? Anything new? Still no. Still no. Well. Gotta wait until we get to a new area, I think, before they'll add more. No problem. Alright, we're gonna sit here for a second so that I can go fill up my coffee. So I'll be right back. We'll put us on a be right back screen. So I'll see you guys in just a little moment. And enjoy the tunes, and we'll see you temporarily. Luxembourg so we can get to the convent of the Cordeliers. Fun. So much fun. Luxembourg. The head of France. I can't remember how we gotta do this. I want to kill as many of these sneakers on the way as we can. Got him. Capsules. Golden. Dude. Get out of here. Oh, nice. We're here. There we go. There we go. Alright, how did I get here? Oh, here. Let's kill homeboy over here first. Do him the honor of killing him. Bronze ingots. Fulmination grenade? No, it's not bad. It's not bad. Nice. No. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Dead dude that looks like every other dead dude. Not my fault, they make all the dead dudes look alike. Nice. We're almost where we need to be. We're almost right back on track. Let's go ahead and upgrade our engineering. Affliction multiplier up, which is great. Armor is phenomenal, which is just good. Because I think our armor is what's helping with the fact that we don't really have that much health. It's... Oh, okay. Cool. Let's just use this one just to say that we've used it. Cool. Awesome. Alright. Let's go. And by let's go, I mean let's go. Please don't trigger the other one. Go shield side. If I'm trying to dodge him, I go shield side. way more successful. Thank you. Hey, it's the dude that looks like the other dudes but with a different shirt. They're learning. There's the homeboy. There's gotta be a dude here. Ooh, this is suspicious. Ooh, suspicious. There we go. Dude, ice is so good. So good. Alright, up we go. Up we go. Yeah. Oh, okay. Up. Anything? No. Cool. Or here. Anything? No. Cool. Up. Zoop. Whoa. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Okay, here we go. There's a thing, so if I drop down, I can get back up. That looks like progress. So let's drop down. Kill homeboy over here. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that easy. That's got to be a shortcut back to the... what's it called? That has to be a shortcut back to the carriage, which we could have taken had we gone to it to get to the doctor, but we didn't, and so here we are. Unlock this. And make sure all of our shortcuts are unlocked. Let's go over here. So there's definitely an item right here. Some vials. We'll take it. We'll take it. Whoop. Ooh. I've been down there. That's locked. trying to start some stuff. Spirit. Nice. So close. I think this is basically, this area is where we essentially get all of our rescued NPCs kind of in one area. So we got all of our main story companions just like together. That has to be back to the carriage. That has to go back to the carriage. The carriage has got to be right here. The Cordelier's Convent. So when we go in there, we'll have access to talk to pretty much everyone that we've met along the way. We'll initiate some new side quests, which would be good for exploration purposes. We can re-travel to some of the areas. I wonder... Noble Spirit's fine. Ooh. Chest. All the good stuff. All the good stuff. Let's pick that up. Theater Francois. We had the other... Yeah, so Grand Turk Malier's Bourgeoisie Gentilhomme. Way to go, Cleante. Way to go, Cleante. A pair of shoes equipped with elaborate mechanical device that increase strength of physical and chemical frost attacks. Ooh. That's interesting. Boom, boom, boom. All the fun. Okay. Taken care of. Sorry, ever since I added an auto mod to ban certain phrases, that phrase keeps popping up because people are trying to show up to ask if they can, if I can pay money on Streamboo for viewers. Like, get out of here, dude.
It's quite all right, Maximilian. This machine and I are already acquainted. She's not like the others. For one thing, she didn't try to kill me. Extraordinary as it may seem, she's capable of speech and reason, just as you and I.
What the deuce?
Mademoiselle,
What the
please
deuce?
allow me to introduce you
That's
to
so funny.
Monsieur Maximilien de Robespierre, lawyer and representative of Artois at the now defunct Estates General.
Maximilien de Robespierre.
Inconceivable.
I'd wager it was she who laid waste to that monstrosity that was blocking access to the convent, and thus it is thanks to her that I was able to get to you at all.
Oui. I eliminated it.
Am I to understand that you have embraced our cause?
I must reach the Bastille, where Monsieur de Vaucanson is being held prisoner.
And in whose name are you undertaking this mission, pray tell?
I obey the Queen.
Ah bon? So the Austrian has turned against her husband. I'm not entirely sure that's cause for celebration. No doubt she hopes to further the aims of her brother, Emperor Joseph. With all this turmoil, she could very well hand him the country. In any case, madame, you must know that you have no chance of reaching the Bastille. It seems every effort has been made to
Buddy,
restrict
we're not
access
doing
to
that, dude.
It
We're not
would
doing
seem
that.
The
Come here.
king is keeping his most treasured possessions there.
I must
Relax,
complete the task
relax.
that has been given to me.
Hey,
Your obstinacy changes
Relax.
nothing, madame.
relax.
Who knows? Perhaps in time an opportunity
Okay.
will present itself.
No, no, no. No,
But for now,
calm down.
let us consider the
Sit
positive
still.
and take comfort in the fact that we appear to share a common
Okay,
goal.
there we go.
Bringing
Good
down
boy.
the clockwork tyrant.
Yeah, gotta go
I
back
must
to King
find
Louis.
Monsieur de Vaucanson. He holds the secret to the tireless automats.
This is surely true, and when the time comes, I will help you to reach the prison. Je vous le promets. But right now, the people are broken, counting their dead. They can but hide and pray they'll survive. Soon, however, those who bear love for their country in their hearts will be ready to fight again. We must prepare this uprising without delay. Since you have secured the area around this stronghold, more brave citoyens will surely join us soon. Alors, can we count on your support?
The king must be stopped.
That is true.
I couldn't agree more,
The king
madame.
must be stopped.
Though I despise war, we must rally the people for battle as soon as possible. A reliable source tells me the arsenal at Les Invalides is overflowing with weapons, but a royal automat guards it. I now have no doubt that you are capable of defeating such a creature. But are you prepared to go back into the fray?
Yeah. That's easy.
Very well.
Main bosses
Try
are
to
nasty.
clear the way so we can access the Hôtel des Invalides. Once you've done that, we'll take care of the rest. A handful of patriots are already there. Their task was to open a passage to the east, through the Faubourg Saint-Germain.
Very well.
Faubourg Saint-Germain. Oh, so that's going towards de Vaucanson's townhouse. Okay, alright, cool. So now we can talk to the people that we have here so far. Monsieur de Mirbeau, here is what I've been able to learn about our companions from the Third Estate. At the time of writing, deputies Pétion, Barreri, Vadier, Relat Savarine, Legendre, Duport, and Langevin have been reportedly killed. Great. I don't gotta say their names again. Vienno, La Chapelière, Roderer, Barnave, La Revellière, Le Piot, Bio Harnais, De Veriu, and Diaguilon are said to have found a safe haven. Thank God if I don't have to say their names again. Bazoche and Hanatio, who knows, were able to leave Paris. I hope we may be able to keep you informed of any news that may come my way. Nicolas Frochot. Man, the French English is difficult. It is genuinely tough. Okay, so we got 3 dudes here so far, so let's talk to Antoine Lavoisier.
Monsieur Lavoisier.
Lavoisier.
You're my guardian angel. I don't know anything about you or what drives you, but I owe you my life and can refuse you nothing.
Oh, we gotta write down that we have Maximilien Robespierre. Maximilien Robespierre, we found him. This is, yeah, Maximilien Robespierre. Let's talk to him.
You're back, madame. Did you free Les Invalides? De grâce, do not give up. Our salvation is at stake.
Robespierre. Whoop. Got it. So, first off, we also, the Estates General,
Were you present when the Estates General was dissolved?
we also got to write down our bosses,
I had a front row seat.
or our automats.
I witnessed what it cost to defy the crown. We laid bare before the king the abject misery of his subjects.
Monsieur Bailey.
It was more than he could suffer.
Monsieur Bailey was
So
stopped
he
by
had the
one.
people's representatives dispersed by
Robespierre
means
was
of
stopped by
bayonets.
one.
At least we only had to contend with soldiers made of flesh and blood, positively angelic
And Henry-
compared to the machines that have
The
swept
Bishop of
through
Nancy
Paris.
was stopped by one. So we got to write down which ones were which. Leave it at that.
Goodbye, Monsieur de Robespierre.
Okay, notes. Codex, Maximilien de Robespierre. Okay, let's read this. A lawyer from Arras, Maximilien de Robespierre gained fame in his province through his idealistic writings influenced by the work of Jean-Jacques Rousseau. An advocate of universalism, he argued for strict equality between human beings regardless of their sex, social status, or skin color. He was elected as the people's representative to the Estates General and left for Versailles in May of 1789. Between official sessions, he threw himself wholeheartedly into the vibrant community of patriots, became acquainted with several important political figures, including Monsieur Necker and Monsieur de Mirabeau. His fiery speeches against the absolute power of the monarchy won him a small group of loyal followers from the people, workers, and humble craftsmen who were ready to follow him blindly in revolt if the opportunity arose. Cool. Just realized there's a mark all entries as red thing that's there. Okay, so we have the Bishop of the city, which was for the bishop. So Monsieur Bailey was the Selenite of the Louvre. So we're just gonna attach his name. That's not the right name. So the Selenite of the Louvre. Selenite of the Louvre. And this red is drying. tough. Selenite of the Louvre, be the Bishop of the Cité. Bishop of the Cité. And then we have the Alchemist of Luxembourg, which was for Antoine Lavoisier. We have not written down. Why have you not written this guy down? Right now. Antoine Lavoisier. Alchemist of Luxembourg. Big sneeze. Sorry, buddy. Step on your foot there. All right. Let's talk to Vicomte.
Monsieur de Mirabeau.
Have your efforts paid off?
Alas, the bishop stubbornly refused to reveal anything.
Damn it. I need to know what my rogue of a father is up to. Let me think. In light of the cartload of threats he sent me, it's safe to wager that my sister and mother received similar letters. They may even have already suffered his revenge.
No.
However, my sister
Let's go.
lives
Come
in
on.
Grasse in the south of France. Unless a messenger rode 100 horses to death, she could not have received this letter. Then there is my poor mother.
A
If
little
you
bit.
ask me,
It'll be fine.
I will go to find her.
Yes, it's very kind of you to offer. But I couldn't even tell you where she is staying.
Your own mother.
Indeed. It's a very embarrassing matter. A secret, which I beg you not to divulge.
I can be discreet. Rest assured.
Very well. You should know that my mother, the Countess of Covey, has lost everything. Truly. First, her fortune, then her faculties. No matter what I tried, nothing could prevent her decline. It is said that she is now living on charity.
So cloudy
In
outside.
the most abject poverty in the slums of the Marais. If perchance your past takes you to this dreadful place, and if she still remembers who she is, perhaps you may meet her.
Okay. Find the Countess of Covet. Open. Be on out.
Monsieur de Lafayette,
Aha!
you are safe and sound.
Safe and sound indeed.
I don't want to know why they gave him
I
like
just
a
returned
noticeable
from
bulge.
Place Dauphine.
That is
I
crazy.
understand, monsieur. The Garde Nationale.
I was too late. All these brave men, cut down in a single attack. Why was I not among them? Alas, I am condemned to outlive them, and to witness an even greater calamity.
What disaster do you fear, monsieur?
It's a highly sensitive matter. I've been waiting in vain for a message of the utmost importance.
Can you tell me more about it?
Ma foi, at this point, I don't really have a choice.
You can speak freely. Have no fear.
Before the king's attack, I sent a squad of horsemen on a very important assignment. They were to collect a precious cargo at Gros Caillou, not far from the Hotel des Invalides.
What sort of cargo?
I'm sorry, Aegis, but I swore on my life to keep it a secret. All I can tell you is that it would give us a decisive advantage. But I haven't heard from my men. I'm worried that the exchange may have met with misfortune. It is paramount that I learn what happened and who has the cargo now. The future of the kingdom depends on it.
Since it's so important, I will go there myself and attempt to solve this mystery.
Okay. Go to the side of the exchange, find the writers. Look at our quests here that we have. So, in memory of the Dauphin, what could possibly help Aegis decipher? Perhaps why not ask Monsieur Bailey? So we gotta find Monsieur Bailey. Aegis must find the Countess of Covet in Marais, near the Bastille and the Temple, where she lives in abject poverty. Monsieur Bailey was very mysterious. Without giving much explanation, he suggested that Aegis visit Eugene de Vaucanson's townhouse. Possibly have in mind. Where could the squad of horsemen sent to the Gros Caillou by the Marquis de Lafayette have disappeared? In order to find them, must retrace their steps to the garrison of the Hotel de Valides. Good off to meet the supporters. Monsieur Robespierre. That'll work. Carriage travels. Now we go back to the days. Open. We have a lot of side quests and a main quest, so we're just going to travel to Les Valley Days. Call it fun. So I think we'll probably go for about another hour, and then call it for the day. That'll be a pretty sufficient stream. Make some more progress. Make great progress. I imagine we're probably about
Reaching Les Invalides
halfway.
by the moat. I shall have to go round
Yes,
it
we're about halfway
through
done
the
with the game.
Faubourg Saint-Germain.
That's easy.
According to Monsieur de Robespierre, his men have cleared a path for me.
Roughly. There's still these guys to deal with. He's still frozen. Thank you. And the gate's gone. Woo.
Pierre's men, they perished in the line of duty.
That they did. Vestal over here. Blocked. Lame. Guard and find the bride. Just go to the site of the exchange. So that's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna do all this stuff. Alright, now that we're kind of in a new area, let's check the boutique real quick and see if there's anything new for me. That'll be important. Boutique. Yeah, we've improved. You have improved stuff, so that's good. See anything else that I can kind of familiarize myself with? Not. There we go. There we go. That's what we're talking about. We do have new stuff. So we have new batons, but they're lightning batons. So they're power weapons, though. They have a ranged attack. These batons are fused with alchemical properties to deliver a far-reaching fulmination. So they're good if you want a more power-based alchemy build, but we're doing an agility, so we don't need that. That's cool, though. Now we know. 2 more fortifying. Endurance. We do need the endurance module. Let's buy that. Blocking. And then, okay. And new materials. That is totally cool. Totally cool. Let's go. Codex. Mark all entries as red modules. Let's go endurance module for endurance module 2. Oh, we got another efficient. Oh, maybe we already had that one. Yeah, lasting affliction. And then avarice. Those are kind of the ones that we need. So that's cool. Alright, let's do it. these statues pop off, we're gonna have an issue. Alright, let's go into the townhouse. Echo. Okay, interesting. Who's that? That's not Eugene. There he is.
Pour l'amour de Dieu, run and hide.
What do you mean, Papa?
Hurry, I beg you.
His
That
daughter.
coward is at our door. He shall take us away.
Good heavens!
It's his
Don't
daughter.
bother me. Run, I say. Run!
Where could she have escaped to? I should keep looking.
Got a penknife. Quadri. Ooh. Alright, hold on. Fire and ice. Me, agility's a little lower. Any successful parry made with fire and ice is followed by a powerful elemental counterattack. Dude. Impact is. Its power is equal, but the agility's lower. I really want to upgrade those. I really do. Devil at our door. Athena. Alright. Anyway, the quadri. Unlike the dress they worn with, or these are worn with, these culottes are anything but frivolous. They are equipped with an iron knee pad, making them better suited to fighting than dancing. Whether worn in a stately ballroom or on the bloodiest battlefield, these boots reinforce her balance. Okay. So now we got to continue searching the garden, which would be this way. We got to find an item. Search the garden. Okay. I don't want to miss out on what the item could be, but I wonder if the garden is a fuller... Like if it includes that back area too, because there wasn't anything else in here. Oh, here it is.
A hiding place. in the
Alright.
Luxembourg
Last week I agreed to
gardens.
give you my assistance for the
Find out
umpteenth
where
time to
it
find
was.
Mademoiselle Athena.
I
To
could
do
track
this,
down
I had to
that
send three of my men to the Luxembourg Guards to search for her. I appreciate the importance of the work that you do for the kingdom, but you cannot use my services for your personal benefit with impunity and to the detriment of important police work. It is your responsibility, Monsieur, to control your daughter and take the appropriate measures to stop her from running away. The young lady of her standing must not behave like a wild animal. Jean de Roulier, Lieutenant Colonel of the Guard. Athena's hiding place, which is probably in the Luxembourg Gardens. Means we have to go back. Oh crap, forgot about you. Dude. Cast iron. Ooh. Alright. Didn't know we were going to get some cast iron. And the riders go to the side of the exchange. Alright. So we got to go backwards for this. Interesting. Is that the hotel that I'm trying to get to? Can't possibly be, but let's go see what we can do here. Yeah, I won't be able to get to there from... Oh, maybe I can. Capsule. Let's go this way first. I left an item here? How? How did I leave a module key? What? let's do this first. Dear Jacques, I've been waiting for you for over an hour. I cannot wait any longer. They're fighting the Baladins, no more than 60 yards. My pistol loaded makes your bridge movable. Reach them, hope you find them soon during the fight. Brother Warren. Okay. Hey. Let's go. Dude, pick up the thing. Cast iron, essence of a noble spirit. Dude, we're gonna upgrade those fire nice easy. What's up, bro? I remember when these guys were tough. I remember when we had to be very mindful of how we fought these guys. Now, I don't care. Oh, they brought the bigger ones. Brought the bigger ones. I got 342. That's crazy. I think I'm heading in the right direction. Yeah. Has to be. Pretty sure there was a shortcut I could have used that I'm not, but that's fine. Uh-oh. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I remember when these guys were difficult. Not anymore. Not anymore. Man, it's been quite a while since we've been through here. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We went all the way. Hey!
Too puissant.
Madame de Polignac.
Oh!
It's dreadful, Aegis. All is lost.
Escape from
How
Saint-Cloud.
were you able to leave Saint-Cloud?
Saint-Cloud, sorry.
After you ventured out into the palace grounds, all of the machines that were guarding us set out after you. I seized the opportunity to go to the stables and jump into a horseless carriage.
Reasons for a present.
What are you doing here, Madame?
The children, Aegis. Charlotte and the Dauphin. The Queen and the Marquis de Lafayette did everything.
Hey, Jinx, welcome in. Is this a Souls-like game? It is a Souls-like game.
Detail of this operation with the
Yeah, it's a Souls-like game. It's a fun
The
one.
preparations for departure with our accomplices in the Queen's house. The children's escape.
It's set near the time of the French Revolution. It's got a little bit of historical background to it, but essentially they had what's called the Great Mechanical Revolution and created all these automats. Automats went crazy because of the actual French Revolution. And so, well, they didn't really go crazy. The king just ordered them to slaughter everyone because of the actual French Revolution. Crazy, that's even a term now. Yeah, dude, Souls games they're up there. They have made great headway. Okay, so what do we gotta do? Inspect the site of the exchange. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Examine. 4 horses for 3 men. So there was an extra horse, meaning someone got kidnapped. Someone's missing. Red cap with a rooster embroidered on it. I have still yet to fight one of these things. Not saying I want to. Not saying I want to. I just haven't fought one of those things.
Madame de Polignac will know what this means.
Okay. Let's talk to the lady. Kind of reminds me of the Full Metal Alchemist world with a different breakthrough in science. Open world. It's not that open. It's not similar to a Souls-like game in that regard. The levels are set, but there's openness in that. So you can't leave outside of what the level map has for you. But they're pretty interconnected in that regard. A lot of shortcuts and stuff to go back to areas you've already been at. But you have to travel to different regions to do that. Sandbox, yeah, kind of like sandbox levels. So, yeah, but we're basically traveling around Paris to stop the king. So King Louis XVI has gone kind of mad with, you know, wanting to retain his power.
The Duke's men have taken the children.
This lady right here, she is the servant of the Queen because the Queen's a prisoner right now. We are the bodyguard of the Queen. She sent us to go stop the king. We're trying to find their kids because the king went mad with grief after the death of his children.
If only we could catch the one who was
And we think one of them is missing. Well, we know one of them's not dead. We just know that one of them is missing.
Made it here. They may have been able
And so they were going to exchange the kid over to the revolutionaries for protection.
Be on their way to Vienna with the children.
I shall get to the bottom of this.
But
Which garrison
something
is this
happened,
squad
so we're
from?
trying to figure that out.
They are stationed at the Hôtel des Invalides.
Oh, we got to go there.
The riders must have left from there.
Very well. I will try to retrace
That's
this.
exactly where we need to go.
Please return to the Queen at once. You have taken enough risks as it is.
Find the children, Aegis. Je vous en supplie.
Okay. So, now we got to find the riders. Okay. Which means we got to do a lot of backtracking. So this area right here, this is actually like the first major area that you go to after you leave the tutorial region. So it's interesting that we're kind of coming back to it now because we're obviously very over-leveled from when we were first here. They didn't upgrade any of the enemies here, so for the most part, they did one. They upgraded one enemy, but we killed them easy. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's my capture card. No problem. Easy fix. Give me a second. All right. I did the thing with the capture card, so we got to give it a second to boot back up. Deactivate, reactivate. Dang. That's the second time it's happened on stream in quite a while. I really hope it's not getting all screwy. It's not really that, at the end of the day, it's not really that big of a problem because it still functions. It's just, I think the issue is that I don't know if I need like a cooler or something for it. I wonder if it's overheating, if that's the problem. But it couldn't be because I play games like literally all the time, so. The Esplanade of the Invalides. Cool. Here we go. Boom. We have arrived at the dead tree. I don't know what that means. That's an empty room. Am I supposed to fight something here? Okay, I'll probably end up having to come back here later. I can't possibly find the riders yet because I can't get over there. I mean, I found them. Don't get me wrong. I found them. I clearly have found the riders. There's nowhere else they could possibly be except dead. But we can't clear the fact that we found them because we can't get over there. So much fun. Alright, let's run back to our Vestal. I just don't know how to get over there. That's my problem. I imagine that there's a thing. I imagine there's something. Something will get me to this building here. And that'll be how that works out. But whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. For now, let's just run through. Hey! I didn't know you were still alive. Which means you're still alive. Whoop. Gotcha. Gotcha. Let's go. Okay. So let's go back to our Vestal, and then I guess now we just progress through the level, because we've done everything that we can. Well, not fully. Have we? Hold on. I went over here, didn't I? Well, I know I went over here. I just don't remember what I did over here. So, I remember jumping down. Yeah, okay. That's just a backtrack. Got it. You know what we should do? We should go upgrade our new weapon that we got, because we did get a new weapon, and I do want to use it, but I don't have it at the level that I would want to feel comfortable using it, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade that sucker and see what we got. So where is it? Fire and Ice. So, our agility, I mean, dude, it's pretty decent. I mean, damage is already... It's already dealing more base damage than our Franklin Claws, which is cool. So, let's just level it up. Yeah, let's just level it up to level 3. So it's the same level as our Franklin Claws, but it obviously deals more damage. 66 points of damage, not bad. It deals flame damage and frost damage, but that's innate. So it's going to deal a lot of damage on top of the physical damage. So... let's try it. Journal, Codex. Yeah, it's going to be... I imagine it's probably going to be what's his face's daughter. No. No? Oh, no. I don't know. Alright, cool. Equipment. So let's go here. Let's change that for Fire and Ice. Already more damage, so that's cool. Let's swap that out. And let's just give it a try. Let's just have some fun with it. So it's a sword and dagger is what it looks like. So the fire is the sword, the dagger is ice. Okay, good to know. Good to know. And then it's parry is its special move. So we might have to get improved frost grenade. Okay, interesting. We might have to get good at that in order to really get the full benefit of this weapon, but we'll try. I imagine it wants me to... No, it doesn't want me to jump over there. It wants me to go into here. Just gonna search around. It wants me to do this. Boom! Not good. Not good. Open up. Alright. Whoa! Interesting. Right, big boy ran away. That was a miss. Got him. good. Fun. Bronze ingot. Nice. Let's go to journal. Let's look at those new musicians. So it's a bassoonist. Okay, larger than the other automats in his class, the bassoonist wields an instrument that has been transformed into a piece of light artillery. The organ that serves as its body produces alchemical effects, which it uses to overwhelm the enemy. However, it is also vulnerable to certain attacks itself. Good to know. Alright. What's up, Chubby? No. 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 That didn't touch me. That was stupid. That didn't touch me. We've made it to Monsieur Necker's house. I don't know anything about Mr. Necker at all. I don't think we've really heard much about him. Bro, there's a fourth attack? Dude. Get out of here. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, hold on. Let's try lightning against this dude and see if that is a little better than ice. Dude. Kind of. Not really. I don't like the bassoonists. Okay, the bassoonists irritate me. Alright, I can't... Okay, that's stupid. Whatever. Whatever. Got another echo. Okay.
They're after us. You must carry on, I beg you.
I'll never make it. I'm out of breath.
Tornado Dengia. Suzanne, just a bit more. We're almost there.
Oh, she dropped... Okay. So she dropped that. That's what we're... Dang. They were running for their life. Master Chef. No, Master Chief. Formerly in charge of cooking food, the Master Chef is the most powerful and imposing automat of its class. In addition to its ladle and pot, which it uses as a blunt weapon, it can stoke a fire in its abdomen and unleash it at will on its enemies, reducing them to ashes. Just before the devastating attack, the Master Chef pauses to release the smoke and gases produced during combustion. Interesting. So then I imagine we probably have unlocked also Jacques Necker. Where are you? We did not. We have not unlocked him. Interesting. Okay. Dang. 7? You gotta be, you are kidding me, dude. Bells of Sainte Marie. Shortly before 11 o'clock, the church bell began to ring. Then the sound of 1,000 desperate cries was carried to us on the wind. Run away, we had to flee, whatever the danger. We had to run, leaving everything behind to find refuge as quickly as possible at Église Sainte Marie. We had barely set foot when the demons that had risen up from some of the mechanical hell gave chase. We ran as fast as they could, but my poor wife was quickly exhausted. Luckily, she found the strength to grasp a hand I held out to her. We were able to set off once again. Man, imagine if she didn't. Imagine if she was like, I can't do it. And then, like, died. That'd be crazy. That's not what happened, so good on them. Watch with a broken face. The handleless, luxurious pocket watch stopped at 12:54 p.m. shortly after the invasion of the Royal Automats. The vision this object gave Aegis showed that its owner fled for the machines with his wife. Did they stand a chance of escaping their pursuers? And we also have the penknife found in the garden of the Hotel de Vaucanson. This silver penknife belongs to Mademoiselle de Vaucanson. When she grasped it, Aegis was met with an alarming vision. She saw the girl running from the premises to escape the Royal Automats that were chasing her. Cool. Now what? Oh. Now here. Whoop. It's a big boy. That hurt. Not what I intended. Essence of a noble spirit. Cool. Items worth noting. No. Bring it, dude. Bro. Okay, gonna full screen you. I'll clean the basement. Hey, no problem. Thanks for leaving me up. I appreciate it. I really do. So I hope you are able to clean the basement really well. Hope it's productive, but also swift. I know I have some chores I gotta do after stream today, so I know that I'm hoping to get that done as quickly as possible as well. So I wish you the best. Please enjoy. Alright, we have an unstable boss here. Interesting. We only have one Bure for this. Ah. Hey. Oh, we can't because we got to kill.
And slaughtered the faithful.
Found you. Oh no! Oh no, he's an NPC in his own boss fight. No, he's an NPC in his own boss fight. That sucks, dude. That really sucks. So we just wiped the floor with that guy. Alright, let's grab this. Another echo. Then we'll get to the... What's it called? The Vestal. I hope she doesn't die, dude. I so hope she doesn't get killed here, but I feel like that's what's about to happen.
It's going to give way.
Right, Susan! It's too late!
That or he dies. Ah, she's totally dead. Dear Reverend Deacon, I'm obliged to go to Orleans, where my sister, who has fallen ill, beckons me to her bedside. I therefore entrust you with the key to the ossuary and ask you to preside over the funerals in my absence. The Lord be with you. Father Michelot, Église Sainte-Marie. Finally made headpiece, stained with blood. It is to be feared that poor Suzanne, its owner, is no longer of this world. Yeah, she died. He just found it near Église Sainte-Marie, where a massacre was perpetrated by the Royal Automats. The parishioners who sought refuge there were mercilessly slaughtered. How many of them were able to escape the carnage? Probably none. You know what I mean? Probably not a single one of them. Echoes, we're good there. And then notes, good there. And then codex, we're good. Unless it's... What do you think it is? No. Just be the Equus. Cool. Inventory, quick access belt. Let's go down. Good amount of improved grenades, which is good. Bam, bam, bam. Nice! We can level up. That's what I'm talking about. Upgrade. Let's go. Special move damage. Cool. Let's do that. Elemental alchemy for that special move damage. 2 keys. 5,000. I can upgrade that again. And agility is going to be good. Fire and ice. 60. Yeah. I mean, it's nice, but everything's tied to the boutique. Everything's tied to the parry, so I don't know if I want them. So we might sell them fire and ice too. Might as well. We don't get any of our stuff back. That's fine. Let's sell the Falchion Saber. Bam. Yeah, we might. I think we'll just hold on to it just because we have it, but we'll sell what we have, what we don't need. Upgrades. We only need a little more before we can go back and upgrade the Franklin Claws. So that is kind of our next go-to, is we need to figure out how we can squeeze out just a little bit more anima so that we can come back and upgrade our Lightning Claws. Oh, you thought, huh? Wanna hit him? Stupid. It's a noble spirit. Alright. That is more than enough. We upgraded our Franklin Claws. Upgrades, weapon. Yep. Now I need a whole bunch more stuff to upgrade it again. But it would deal so much more damage. Oh, that'd be so nice. Agility affinity is really good. The the alchemy affinity is going to go up, which is good. So the fulmination damage is obviously the infusion damage would be kind of insane. So, oh, so nice. So nice having good weapons. Ooh, who's barking at? About another half hour left, so it's a shortcut. Oh, that is where we need to go. That's where I don't want to go, so it's where we're gonna not go. Let's equip a fulmination grenade. Let's not go that way.
Young, they're back.
It's going to be all right. This machine is alone, and the door is barricaded.
Hold. Did you see how easily those demons entered the church?
Yeah, they all dead. Baker's wife.
I mean you no harm.
He can speak.
What do you want with us, Automat?
What happened in this church?
You should know. It was your kind that slaughtered these lambs.
I don't think it works that way.
You were able to escape stand much of a chance either.
I don't think it works that way. Talk again. Maybe we can assuage your fears.
They're hiding in the catacombs behind the church.
Oh, the wife might be alive.
Automats took alive.
Take the gentleman.
Lightest idea.
That's enough questions now. Leave us be, Vertu.
And the wife might be alive. Ah! Damn it. tell me that I can't do it, because I will make it work. Let's go. Oh. Boom! I open his chest and something comes down and attacks me. What's up, bro? Bruh. Bruh. Uh-oh. Was semi-terrifying. Alright, we got a shortcut, so can't do much there. Alright. Let's go. That what's happening? Oh, no. Dang, dude. Oh. Such a stupid system. To be fair, I get my recharge or my ventilation cooldowns pretty commonly now, so it's only a stupid system when I fail it, but it's a really good system every other time because I get it all the time, so that's how it works. Please be something in the boxes. Aha! Purification grenades. It's been a while since we've used some of those. Ooh, buddy. That is made a full circle. It's a noble spirit. Made a full circle. Alright, my capture card needs to figure itself out. I feel it wanting to give up. And I'm appreciating the fact. There we go! Lasting Affliction module number 2. Dude, we are golden. We free someone now? Game over. Game over. That's gonna be tough for them. Module key. That is gonna be tough for them. Yeah, bam, nothing. Really? Anything down here?
Citizen Verliet. Here, I should be able to cross the moat easily.
Yes, we're getting to where we can cross the moat to get to the hotel. Because that's the hotel. That's where we've been trying to go this whole time. Alright, let's see what our freezing looks like. Thank you. So glad I can still get my stuff. Yeah, it was pretty decent, by the way. Hey, it's that guy that's in every single instance where there's a dead dude where you can get an item off of him. It's that dude. They just literally copy and pasted his character model and just put him everywhere. Whoop! Alright, we need another Vestal. And an item. Hey. That was it? Went all the way down for an oil vial? That's crazy. If I had known that that's what I was gonna get, I wouldn't have done it. I would have still done it. Yo. Yeah, there we go.
The debt was no longer sustainable, Your Majesty. Your mechanical revolution has changed the face of the kingdom, but the coffers are woefully empty.
The debt, Monsieur Necker. This debt that you and your banking friends helped to create for your own benefit, and which is now forcing us to levy new taxes. Will my subjects be able to bear another tax?
Yes, Your Majesty, as long as it is distributed fairly. The representatives of the nobility, the clergy, and the Third Estate must come to an agreement. That is why we have convened the Estates General. Tomorrow you are to preside over the opening ceremonies.
Your Estates General.
Louis the
Nothing
16th.
good can come of it. You have roused the spirit of rebellion. All I hear about are their damned cahiers de doléances.
Their grievances.
My rightful enjoyment is being challenged. The streets of Versailles are teeming with loudmouth fanatics with sacrilegious thoughts.
Yeah, dude, that makeup is heavy.
Monsieur le Ministre, have you purposely set this army of the unwashed against me?
Your Majesty, I have always been your most faithful servant.
Beware, Necker. Beware.
Yeah, he's paranoid.
I have a surprise in store for anyone who dares attack my throne.
Death. Tick tock. Pair of spectacles. Pair of spectacles with thick lenses, such as those worn by men who have trouble reading, were found in a courtyard of the Hotel des Invalides. The vision they gave Aegis showed that they belonged to Monsieur Necker, who was Louis XVI's minister, who is at odds with his master. Because he's crazy. Anxiety. Tone. Yep. Nothing new. Whoop! Oh, that's a boss. That's totally a boss. We have 2 oil berets. Oh, this is a boss. Let's do it. This is a perfect place to end it. We'll kill this boss and call it, man. Who are we fighting? What are you? What are you? Ooh. Oh, he's massive. Oh my goodness. I have fulmination grenades attached, dude. That's crazy. I can't use them. Oh, he's so big. That's such a fun boss. The trip. Ah! Dude, that lasting affliction! My goodness. Oh man, dude, he's so cool. Oh! I risked it for the biscuit. Nah, dude, we just made him an NPC in his own boss fight. Let's go, dude. We slapped him. Woo! What was that? Yeah, the key to the...
Suzanne, my dear Suzanne, take my hand, please. Don't let them take me away.
We save Jacques Necker. Let's go ahead and write him down.
Oh no, this has to stop.
It was the
I
treasure.
don't want to be tormented anymore.
That is not my intention. I have come to rescue you.
Rescue me? But what on earth are you?
It is of no importance.
Let's see that. Oh, see, Cloud. Luxembourg. Hotel. Valides. Already saved. Jacques Necker from the treasurer. Well, we'll get to that in a second. Before he woke up.
What did you see and hear before you regained consciousness?
I had frightful visions, rageful wraiths filled with pain and sorrow. And
Yep,
it was
your wife's probably
cold
dead.
enough to
It sucks.
curdle
Really
the
sucks to...
blood. It's impossible to describe.
I'd have to break that news to him.
The rage and anger. I was in another body, I think. So big, so powerful. And there was this commanding voice, ordering me to spread terror and death. Did I really hear it? Or did I momentarily lose my mind?
His identity.
Who are you, monsieur?
Don't you know? I'm Jacques Necker, ministre des Finances. Well, I was before I was captured. But this situation suggests that the king has decided to dismiss me from his service.
What does he accuse you of?
My alleged connivance with the Third Estate, no doubt. And, most of all, for having been the first to ask to convene the Estates General.
Conditions of his arrest.
How and when were you captured?
When the machines attacked, my wife and I fled our home to hide not far from there, in the Église Sainte-Marie. But we didn't stand a chance against the machines. They overran the nave, wantonly mowing down the faithful. My wife, my poor wife, she wasn't able to escape. I'm sadly convinced of this. As for me, my life was spared only so I could be tormented. What is the meaning of all this?
What now?
What will you do now?
There is no future for me in this kingdom.
You're gonna leave?
I need to find a safe place where I can prepare for my departure.
Let's head him to the convent. Take Monsieur Necker to the convent.
I will take you to the Cordelier convent. You will be safe there.
Oh, we just leave? Very good. I gotta go all the way back to get to the writers. That's... I should have just backed out. Ah! Aha! The bishop has made it.
She's back.
Aegis, what
Oh,
a
sorry.
joy and relief
Great
to see
YE.
you again.
Monsieur,
Welcome to our stronghold. I'm sure that
Yeah,
everyone
now
here is
everyone's
aware
here.
of the great debt we all owe you. As you can see, the most exhausted among us are growing stronger.
While the most determined are already planning our counterattack.
This group.
I did not expect to see you all together.
4 days ago, the representatives of the Third Estate gathered in a tennis court. They swore not to separate until they had established a constitution for the nation. But that was not the only oath we swore. All the honorable men who were at Versailles, representatives and patriots, members of the Club Breton, secretly swore to meet here if they were dispersed.
You, Aegis, have allowed them to gather once again. Though unfortunately many are missing, we still have hope.
Why did you choose to meet in this convent?
It was my idea. Voyez-vous, I stay here whenever my obligations bring me to Paris. No other retreat inspires such peace and contemplation. Et puis, truth be told, this building has always felt like a fortress to me. Just look at how thick these walls are.
Fair.
For 2 whole days,
Fair.
the patriots in the quarter consolidated the outer walls to make it an impenetrable citadel. No
Oh,
automatic
dude, it
break
is
into our
so
defenses.
cloudy outside. It's gonna make it nice when I gotta go pull weeds.
Where are the monks, mon père?
They are secluded in their quarters, praying for the salvation of the people of Paris. However, we bear no illusions. We are weak, we are divided.
And we are unarmed. Without you, without your warrior strength, we have no chance of turning things around.
You are sent by heaven above, Aegis. From now on, you may consider the Cordelia Convent your headquarters and a welcome refuge.
We must speak, you and I, in private, if you please. Monsieur de Lafayette must not hear a word of what I'm about to tell you.
What do you mean? You all seem to be certain that I will use my strengths to serve your cause. Are you forgetting that I have a task to accomplish?
Not at all, madame. We all know and support your plan to free Monsieur de Vaucanson. That is why I've taken the time to think of a way for you to get to the Bastille.
I am listening.
There is a patriot in Paris whose pamphlets have aroused Monsieur de Lafayette's ire. His anger is so strong that the poor man had to disappear to escape arrest. I know that he is secretly hiding in the quarries in Montmartre. A labyrinth he is said to know like the back of his hand. If anyone can help you navigate the obstacles that keep you from the Bastille, it is the elusive Monsieur Marat.
Very well. I will go and find him.
I think we've only died 4 times in all of this.
I owe you my life, madame. So I am embarrassed to ask you for anything more.
Encourage him to continue.
Do not fear. You have my full attention.
Suzanne, my beloved wife. I cannot bring myself to accept her death. Despite all the evidence, I still hope to see her alive again. I need to be sure. Mon Dieu. What have I done to deserve such a fate?
That's fair.
Why is the
Very
king
fair.
sworn to destroy me? And all that I hold dear. After everything I've done for him. My abnegation.
His
Why
selflessness.
would the king owe you anything?
I dedicated my life to the kingdom as his minister. Well, my life and my fortune as well. I refused to accept any remuneration for my services in order to keep the accounts balanced. And I personally filled the king's coffers with 2.5 million livres from my own private accounts. Bonds in the Caisse d'Escompte, which the king keeps in a tailor-made armoire d'affaires in the Palais des Tuileries. He stores all his secrets there. I'd wager there's enough in there to sully his reputation 100 times over. You must retrieve these bonds post-haste, madame. They must not be used to allow this madman to build more murderous automats.
Do I have any chance of opening it?
Don't even think about it, madame. Despite your incredible strength, that safe is said to be impenetrable. It was designed precisely to that effect. I personally never had access to it. I suppose that its contents were too unofficial for the honest minister that I always was.
Who has the key?
The king does, that's for sure.
Anyone else?
How could I know? His shadow advisors, most likely. Now that I think about it, there's a rumor that has been going round Versailles for a while now. It's said that Monsieur de Mirabeau used to come and go as he pleased at the Tuileries, that he oversaw diplomatic missions for the crown.
A lot of side quests we're about to have.
Of course.
A lot.
Who knows? He might know more about this matter than I do.
I will ask him. I will look into what happened to your wife.
Bless you, madame.
Where should I start my investigation?
In the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides. We were separated in the Église Sainte-Marie, on Rue de Bourgogne.
I shall be off.
You are the only hope of seeing my beloved wife again, and of foiling the plans of the clockwork tyrant.
Fair. That is what we are here for. Got anything else we can get from him?
Monsieur Necker.
Madame? Eh bien, do you come bearing good news?
I'm not done investigating yet.
Don't give up, I beg you. Remember, the last time I saw my poor wife, that's in the... As for the bonds, you'll find them in the armoire...
Oh. What's this? Political and Impartial Journal by Monsieur Marat. What use are wit, finesse, audacity, and tenacity if they're not employed in favor of the common good? The people shall not forget that a year ago, Monsieur Necker signed a pact of organized famine by announcing in the summer of 1788 the threat of a shortage to come. He deliberately stoked the high cost of bread. Then, using this inflation as a pretext, he established a public monopoly, depriving bakers of their freedom to procure their supplies as they see fit. This, dear readers, is how our philanthropist has monopolized all the grain of the kingdom to allow his accomplices to benefit from speculation. His friends, minister lords, heads of the judiciary, and other clever scoundrels were involved in this plot. Together, these brigands built a profitable business on the misfortunes of the kingdom with the support of all the servants and whores of the court. My pen is free, citizens, and it will relentlessly pursue Monsieur Necker as long as he remains at the helm of the kingdom's affairs. It will reveal his crimes until unable to escape the righteous anger of the people. The starver seeks to save himself by taking flight.
Eh bien. Do you come?
No.
I have it. He's the only
Is your plan to arm the populace going as planned?
Oh, far from it, madame. The situation is hopeless. Even if they were armed and formed into battalions, the Patriots would not be able to fight.
Why is that?
Most of the strategic points in the city are inaccessible. A strange illness strikes all who try. They are seized by an irrational fear, one so great that those who do not lose consciousness go mad or perish on the spot.
Oh.
This makes it impossible to do anything. Any attempt at an uprising is a fool's errand.
The locations you mentioned share a common feature. A statue holding a lantern.
That's right. From what little I could make out, they appear to be depictions of a Vestal Virgin watching over the sacred fire.
Une lanterne des morts.
What do you mean, monsieur?
Lanterns of the dead. Ancient stone pillars that are found near some cemeteries. Our ancestors kept a fire going on top of them. Today, no one knows what they were used for. A
So we
symbol
gotta
of
go
light
back
triumphing over darkness, perhaps? Others claim that human bones, mercury and lime, were burnt there. Some odious sorcery that was meant to entrap the tormented souls that wandered around the burial grounds.
That makes sense and confirms my observations. I'm now certain that the King's lanterns capture the anima essence of the dead who have been cast into purgatory, and that this essence is what allows the automats to stay in motion, without needing a key to wind them.
Pater noster quies in celis sanctificetur nomen tuum.
Now that I think about it, madame, you obviously are not subject to the harmful effects of these lanterns.
Nope.
No, au contraire. When activated, these statues reveal an apparatus that allows me to repair myself.
It follows that if you destroy these lanterns, the people will be free to fight again.
Unfortunately, they are preternaturally strong. Nothing can so much as damage them.
Come now, no metal is indestructible. If we knew what these lanterns were made of, perhaps I could find a way to destroy them.
Take a look at this ledger, Monsieur Lavoisier. It contains a list of metals. I found it by the factories, near Vaucanson's workshop.
Let's see. Steel, molybdenum, very good. Tiens, donc, tungsten and zirconium. This master blacksmith knows his trade. These metals can be used to make the strongest alloy imaginable, as long as you have a fortune to invest.
For that, our clockwork tyrant knows no bounds.
Well, Monsieur Lavoisier, is there any way to break this alloy?
Break it? Certainly not. But a mineral acid could change its structure. Melt it, perhaps. I would recommend sulfuric acid, or vitriol, if you prefer to use its common name.
Where can I obtain some vitriol?
I had some, but my laboratory at L'Arsenal was ransacked. I can't tell you any more than that. You should ask my colleague, Monsieur Bailly. He uses similar substances in his research.
Hell, go away. God willing, this letter will reach you before the Estates General. We encourage you to rage whilst at Versailles, not merely to stick to agricultural issues. We must argue that we have no deputies, and that whatever the white representatives demand should not be the law for us. Stand strong and fight the contempt they have for us. We also recommend that you speak with Necker. His charitable works exude humanity, and hint that he is a man who is open to the oppressed. Farewell, and good health, Francois Raymond. Montpellier, the rules of our order forbid us from taking part in secular affairs. It is through prayer and the prayer alone that we shall save the souls of those whom the Lord in his holy grace decides to call back unto him. I entrust you with the reliquary of our brotherhood and pray that you, as well as those who seek shelter by your side in the refectory of our convent, will keep it safe from the destruction that could befall us. Father Etienne, Prior of the Order Observant of Friars Minor. To the Marquis de Lafayette, my dear husband has agreed. I received Monsieur Mercier, director of the Botanical Garden, this morning when he got off the boat. Found him in a very poor state after his long voyage. However, he made a point of visiting the plantation before giving me his enlightened opinion. He deemed the soil to be excellent and recommended that nurseries be built to grow some 500 young clove trees. Harvesting ladders should be built, as well as for drying sheds and storerooms. Please tell me as soon as possible, my dear, if you agree to these arrangements. I long for you and hope with all my soul to see you again in this distant land that is so dear to us. Adrienne. Okay. Who are you?
Have you found my mother?
No.
Remember,
Minister Necker claims that you are a familiar face at the Tuileries Palace.
that old story. Will it hound me until I have drawn my last breath? This, madame, is nothing but an unfounded rumor that I am trying in vain to dispel. To what do I owe the displeasure of having to defend myself once again?
I must get hold of some documents that are kept in an armored safe in the King's chambers.
What lock could resist your talents?
Minister Necker said it was indestructible.
Oh, I see. Well, let me think. Who could help you? After all, a lock is nothing more than a simple mechanism. Nothing that can resist the expertise of our dear Monsieur
And dude, Bailey is the hype today.
Sure to do so.
Now, who? Oh, there's Monsieur Lavoisier. I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding.
Good.
Now,
You are
in that case,
Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do?
I would like to access the contents of a safe that is supposedly unbreakable. Dare I ask for your help, Monsieur?
And how can I be of assistance to you, madame?
I need gunpowder to break through the door.
Gunpowder? But I don't have a speck of it, Mon. Do you think I just walk around?
Oh.
Mirabeau? What? Where is the animal?
He has left.
Eh bien.
He left?
If I could
He was
inspect
right
the
there.
safe and determine what metal was used in its fabric, given the
Solution.
circumstance.
I understand. How do you intend?
Unfortunately, we don't have the upper. I am
For
convinced
ourselves.
that something is afoot.
There's a lot of talking we're going to get to, so we're going to try to kind of get through this pretty quickly.
You have my full.
You should know that I am a gun. As
Okay.
such, I oversee the provision of
Arsenal
gunpowder
in Paris
for the
in
past 2
particular.
days. A large
Song
quantity
is
of
sitting
guns
in
in the
Valada's
but
warehouse.
The man I sent to take possession of the
Dude, I'm missing.
Gunpowder could have.
It's possible.
It's enough
Whether
to have
it is
to
still in the
Paris.
warehouse or
We
has
must find it
fled,
urgently.
if-
We must neutralize
Simply by
it.
placing nothing could be easier in.
I'm going to
Flood the
flood it.
gunpowder. We're in the most desperate of situations, and you want to deprive us of such a valuable resource. What will our cannons use once we have formed?
Your army, Marquis, is presently but a figment.
I see. So you're one of those men who would sound the
I will go to the warehouse. Where can I obtain some bit?
I had some, but he used.
Good.
Yeah, bye. Jean Sylvain.
Monsieur Bailly,
I am very pleased to find.
I found a document written in a script that I was unable to read.
Let me see. A variation on Taylor's system, no doubt. I'm wont to use it myself from time to time while.
What does it?
Je crois.
Autopsy
The
report.
author write that the subject died from a large dose of prussic acid.
What is prussic acid?
My apologies. You should ask Monsieur.
Bruh.
I'm looking for a way to
I don't want
force
to
a
keep
lock
going
that
back
is
and
supposed
forth.
to be unbreakable. Monsieur de Mirabeau.
But I'm an astronomer, mon enfant, not a locksmith. I know my way around lenses, but I've never given a moment's thought to how a lock works. God, Monsieur de Mirabeau was joking. Où est-il, ce brave homme?
He has left.
Excuse me, that's madness.
Intriguing.
How was
Is
your
that it?
search?
I saw Mademoiselle
yeah.
de Vaucanson. This letter
Cagliostro,
refers to
hiding
a hiding
place,
Another
Luxembourg.
One day, Eugène and I were walking in the Luxembourg Gardens when suddenly Athenais jumped out from our hiding place like a
Athenais.
wild animal. The spot is on the edge of the garden.
Would you have...
So combined with sea salt and green copper, I don't know how much you would need to go to the Louvre and take a...
If you...
Oh, I gotta go everywhere.
Goodbye.
Man, this part of the game is gonna be fun.
Has anyone seen Monsieur de Mirabeau?
Monsieur Raymond.
Aegis, it was very unwise of us to leave the Société. It is a miracle that we...
It's fighting against slavery.
What is the aim of this organization?
We publish articles and exert our influence. Our numbers grow, and we have many illustrious members. But it was Monsieur Brissot and the...
Good old Brissot.
Yes, mon père. Alas.
I hope to God that...
What fate does the kingdom reserve for those with black skin?
According to tradition, any
This rule is most problematic.
This is why, for the past 12 years, no black people have been allowed to disembark in any of the kingdom's ports. Those who accompany their masters on the journey are imprisoned in the Admiralty's jails the moment they leave the ship. As for those who manage to evade the authorities,
interesting,
they live in fear of the raids carried.
Are you not subject?
I am fortunate enough to have been born a subject of the king through my father.
Naturally, that makes all...
You are quite a long way from...
I haven't been back to Saint-Domingue in nearly... I left my most trusted men in charge of overseeing my indigo plantation. I came to France with the aim of having an audience with the king. I was of the belief that this was the best way to ease the suffering of our enslaved. Alas, it was all for naught. Later, when the king convened the estates, and then, mon Dieu, what a disaster.
And then the Great Mechanical Revolution.
What do you want to...
Have you ever heard of the Club de Massiac, agent?
No, monsieur.
It's an association that meets at the Hotel de Massiac, just west of Les Halles. Those from Saint-Domingue and the Petite Santilles, they are waging a war of influence to keep the slave trade going, and resort to the vilest. They worship nothing but money. Regrettably, 2 months ago, I was in Le Havre when I overheard a conversation. If they are to be believed, the Club de Massiac is plotting to create a
sleepless slaves.
It's hard to say, but I fear they plan to administer some foul. Our organization will not. Aegis, we...
Alright, we gotta stop a drug.
Monsieur Raymond.
What exactly do you accuse me of?
Do you not also exploit the labor of these poor...
I fight every minute of every day.
If that's the case, then why... You preach abolition, yet you continue to line your... The truth is, you refuse to upend the established colonial order because your entire fortune depends on it.
Dang, called him out for hypocrisy.
Mount Olympus, Maximilian. You know nothing of the realities of Saint-Domingue. What would happen to all these people if I freed them tomorrow? Without an education, without a livelihood, I would be condemning them to the most abject misery. No.
It is true that every reform, this reform is not so difficult. I've begun it myself. There you will not find slaves, but workers who earn, and my plantation is...
Ah, yes, profit. Because that's the most important thing. Don't you see, the law of nature gives every...
Monsieur, calm yourselves. What Monsieur Raymond has
We're having a giant political conversation right now, and I'm just
we must find out
spectating
more about
it.
this plot to create sleep ages.
Okay.
You are the only...
Cool. So many people to talk to.
We missed you when we... The path.
Good.
Allez, on...
Anyone else gotta talk to? Yep.
Aegis. Do you have a few more?
Certainly.
I've carefully collected. Then I compared them with the observations made. I came to quite the... I think... Like clocks, they get their energy. They drink from the anima essence that permeates the These machines feed on the dead.
Dang.
Is there any way to...
I believe there is all, as long as I remain free to... I keep thinking...
The alchemist?
Precisely, mon ami.
What have we to fear from an
Not him, per se.
What do
I... Nearly 2 months ago, the king forbade anyone from setting foot inside the Église Saint-Jacques. He had the priests forcibly removed. Since then, only our Father in heaven knows what they've been doing.
Oh dear.
My thoughts exactly, Monseigneur.
Burned. Flamel.
Legend has it that Flamel was buried with his lapis
Philosopher's Stone.
What is
the Philosopher's Stone? No one knows its truth. All that is known It's
Yes,
very
eternal life.
existence is question. Just imagine what sinister purpose the king and his accomplice
Didn't matter any cost.
in the church's crypt. But now then, we need to.
Sir, no, not sir. Why is everyone showing up for these conversations? Perhaps a solution. It's all gonna be stuff for another area. So good. So many side quests.
How is your?
I have done.
Don't forget the church.
Goodbye,
I think now I just gotta talk to these two.
Monsieur le.
I'm listening.
I went to the meeting. I hadn't.
Get to the fact.
Madame de Polignac. She made no secret of her. So now I know all about the.
Seigneur, what happened?
That remains to be determined. The evidence points to an ambush by.
How?
This ambush could not have taken.
A plague on Orleans.
That still remains to be seen. 3 of them lost their.
Excellent. I bet it was my hut. But why the hell?
Only they could.
Would you be so kind as to go with my hussars?
Yeah.
I went to the meeting. I hadn't.
Get
my cheap.
No. We already did this.
With my...
Goodbye. Monsieur Neck.
Madame, don't give up.
Alright. Alright. Oh my goodness, dude. The amount of conversations we just had. Crazy. Franz Anton Mesmer. Born in Baden, was a trained physician born on the influence of planets on the human body. He developed a new theory that was the mutual influence between celestial bodies, the Earth, and living bodies, a phenomenon related to the purported magnetic fluid. He convinced the therapeutic benefits of magnets. He attracted a number of wealthy patients all over Europe. Said he would be able to cure a wide range of ailments from smallpox to blindness. Settled in Paris in 1778, built a clientele with the upper echelon society willing to pay for his exorbitant fees without batting an eye. He was soon acclaimed to court as the high priest of the animal magnetism, the celestial dowser, the intermediary between man, the earth, and the cosmos. Fortunately, in 1784, the king commissioned a committee at the Academy of Sciences whose members included such illustrious names such as Lavoisier, Bailey, and Benjamin Franklin. To assess the merits of Mesmer's theory, their verdict was clear. The principles and methods of the doctor from Baden were pure quackery. Franz Anton Mesmer was brutally rejected and had to pursue his research in the shadows. He swore to prove his theory and regain his reputation, so he took on a certain Cagliostro as a partner who was sure that he could perfect Mesmer's techniques and inventions. Today, no one knows what happened to Mesmer. He left the kingdom without warning one fine day in 1786, abandoning everything he owned. As for his work, it is whispered that his mysterious assistant is secretly continuing it on his own behalf. Cool. Let's go find out what that... The only reason why I wanted to do all those conversations was that I could do this and go to that. Treasure of Les Invalides. So that I could write this stupid name on this stupid board right next to this stupid name over here. The Treasurer Les Invalides. Our boss. What a boss. What a guy. The treasure was designed to house the soul of Jacques Necker. This portly biped is crafted in the image of an ancient fortress. Its appearance refers to the care with which the former minister safeguarded the money and state secrets in its possession. The key to the treasurer wields is a fearsome blunt weapon. In addition, when it inserts it into the lock on its chest, it can release a device that channels lightning, unleashing a swarm of flying bombs on the enemy or deliver a devastating charge attack. So the Titans were designed to hold the souls of the people that were locked in the boxes around it. Hold on. Bruh. Oh. Substance. Prussic acid. So we gotta talk to Lavoisier again. Ah. Stupid. Decipher the notes.
Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do?
What?
It's a volatile compound extracted from...
What is it?
Oh, it's a lethal though at weaker doses...
A deadly...
Aegis?
I did not find the warehouse.
Wait.
What?
He uses...
Goodbye.
It's finding the queen. Oh, we have so much to do. Just literally so much to do. The amount of side quests we now have is crazy. Upgrades. We do have that. So there's that. Very nice. Correspondence. Her Majesty, I'm closing the transcript of Dr. Lemonier's autopsy. It'll enlighten you as to the circumstances of your son's death as of the culpability of your husband. Let's respond to it. Boutique. What can we buy? Equipment. Batons. New. Nope. Oh. Rapid cooling. Significantly increases. I think that's one of the ones I have on my strength build. Is the destruction, because physical damage is great for the strength weapons. And I mean, like, really, really great. Okay, so let's travel. Oh my god. So that's main quest. So we're gonna, all tomorrow is gonna be these side quests, dude. That's crazy. And then we'll get to there. Open. So find the riders, reach the hangar where the gunpowder is stored, inspect the Église Sainte-Marie, obtain vitriol, investigate the hotel, enter Nicholas Flamel's crypt, find Atanias' hiding place. Okay. Well, we'll have to do that all at another time, which is fine. Perfectly okay. So let's just check to make sure. Reinforced armor module, efficient ventilation, survival instinct, mobilization, flame resistance with live longevity, fulmination resistance. Cool. Inventory. The key to Monsieur Bailey's reserve. Key to the Penitent store. Dope. Awesome. Okay. So let's just make sure we don't have any. Oh, we do. Which means we can level up. Damn. Cool. Alright, now with that being said, we'll go ahead and end it there. So that'll be it for today, guys. We've done a lot of good progress, and we'll make more tomorrow. And so yeah, so that's going to be really good. So looking forward to it. But without further ado, I hope to see you guys then. As always, it's been great. So have a great rest of your day. Make sure you guys stay safe, take care of yourself, and tell someone that you love them. We will just kind of call it for the day. So we'll just put us on an ending soon and kind of wrap up in maybe like a minute. So again, thank you guys. I really appreciate everyone that stops by, whether it's lurking or you stop by and chat for a little while. It is perfectly loved. And thank you so much. I can't appreciate you any further. Other than that, that's it. So have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.